Salad, and welcome back to Witcher 3. Last time we possibly figured out where the person that's being kidnapped is being held. At least supposedly kidnapped. I don't actually believe it. I still believe that the person who was kidnapped, Datelif's lover, is doing all this willingly. But we're going to find out today. So that's what we're going to do. And I also expect to see Detlef at the actual destination that we're headed to here. Detlef has been so capable so far. I don't think he would be unaware of what we're doing or unaware of what's going on. So he's definitely going to show up. Most likely, I think he would show up. Oh, I'm nearing a turning point to the story. After this, you'll no longer be able to finish certain side quests. Save your game before continuing. Okay, we'll save. So I said last time also at the end that I felt like we were nearing the end of this particular main DLC quest.
Let's go.
And that's seeming pretty likely. That's seeming pretty likely considering we just got that that message there. Which does imply that all the mysteries are going to be solved here. This is not the place I was expecting to be at. I was expecting that the place we would be heading would be, where is it? I think it was here, because we never ended up doing anything there, if I recall.
I'm early. No guardsmen yet.
Meet Damien at Count de la Crow's mill after midnight. I don't think I need my weapon out. Nope. Okay, well, I guess we need to wait here till midnight. Let's do that.
So eager are you? The mill then. We shall discuss the assault inside.
Okay, so we're not actually doing these. This is not actually the place. We're just setting up here. And based on that map that I just saw, it probably is the place I was thinking of.
See, you already prepared a plan. Walk me through it.
We have two objectives. To find Her Illustrious Highness's sister and capture the man who blackmailed the vampire. Duntine is a modest complex. Several old buildings, a high wall around them. At the center of the enclosure stands an imposing keep, restored not long past by the elderly knight of the castle, Roderick. We mean to strike here, through the main gate, then secure the area in front of the keep by storm.
How many men defend Duntine, you know?
Roderick maintains a team of knights for defense. They are no army, but they could number several dozen. Also, Roderick recently took in a band of foreign mercenaries. About them we know very little.
Cintrian's men, gotta be. Ran into a few in town. They tried to kill me. Need to hit them from both sides. You draw the defenders, keep them busy. I'll sneak in the back way, find the women, make sure they come to no harm.
Okay.
I'll vault over the wall as soon as you start your assault.
Your plan puts
Yeah, I've done
you
that
at great
already.
risk, but I sense you will handle it well. Let us go.
Yeah, we have Quen to help us, don't worry. Cockatrice Inn. Okay, I guess I'm sneaking into this place for the second time. Uh-oh. The signaling bird is going out. They're gonna know we're here.
Quick! We grab Roderick's horses and we bolt.
If this was Hunt Showdown, we'd instantly be headshotted after that.
Not so fast. Little change of plans.
Okay, good. He vaulted over it for me, so I don't have to go through the whole jank of trying to vault over it again. Ow.
Pathetic.
Oh. Am I getting a heal every time I kill an enemy? Was that an effect of something that I have equipped? I don't remember. Doesn't matter. Okay, stop breaking my Quen, please. I actually haven't taken any health damage yet, which is nice. No, there we go. I shouldn't have even said anything.
Damn.
Okay, you know what? Here, why don't you kill me? There we go. Give me some extra health from that.
Roderick sent them to get the horses. He's looking to flee. Can't let him.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure there's still time to loot. Even though there's literally no point, I think, at this point.
I see no ducals along the road.
They must.
Bloody bots! What was that?
Load those crates on the wagon.
Ow. Okay, I probably should make sure I don't die here. Okay, I need my stamina back. Stamina regeneration is really slow. I think it's because of, like, what perks specifically I've picked out and have equipped. I don't have another revive, so I cannot
Hurry with those
get
crates.
there.
Escape.
But be careful if you drop any.
Okay, let's see if we can, not get into combat
That's
here.
almost the lot. We shall be ready to go soon. Where are the horses? Hugo and Belen were to fetch them. Go, see what's taking
I
them.
can't jump. It's only letting me dodge. I think I'm permanently in combat mode.
Someone's here. They've breached the back wall. Come on. Kill him.
No! Okay, fine. Well,
Surround him. Surround and kill.
let's use
Onward.
that.
No mercy.
That's the way to get through the shield. Alright, that ability uses up my health.
Go on, lads. Beat the bum butcher.
Shut up and fight.
Okay, I'd appreciate it if this guy's shield did not
good.
exist.
Onward. No mercy. Go on, lads. Beat the
I'm
bum
probably gonna
butcher.
die here.
Surround him.
Gosh, this shield guy.
Surround
Alright, hold
and
on.
kill.
Let's do that. How about that? Burn your wooden shield. No?
Onward. No mercy.
I'm being shot at by a bow
Go
guy.
on, lads. Beat the bum butcher.
There. Finished him off in one strike.
Surround him. Surround and kill. Onward. No mercy.
Guy,
Go on, lads.
yeah, go on, lads. Yeah, that guy up there is doing a great job, isn't he?
Surround him.
Just
surround
delegating
and
to everybody
kill.
else.
I'm a hard nut to crack.
Uh-huh. Sure you are. At least he does come out and fight us.
Shit.
Expected him to just continue to flee. Just spam. Spam, spam, spam. That's all we need to do.
Mercy. Mercy. I did no wrong.
Nah, kept the wrong damn company. Centrion's men, where are they?
I knew. Shouldn't have let them under my roof.
Where's the hostage, the woman?
They don't know that she's a hostage.
What? What do you mean?
There is
know
no
nothing
hostage.
about a hostage.
Exactly as I
Must-
thought.
Must be the handiwork of my guests.
Where are they now?
In the keep, ready in their escape.
There's someone with them? Woman named Sienna?
Of course, she convinced me to let them in.
And
Yep.
a whole pile of trouble along with them. Where is she?
Packing. We were to leave together. An old fool. I'd have done anything for her.
Where is she? In the keep too?
Yeah, she's
Yes.
manipulating people.
Her chamber is in the tower, the top floor. What will become of me?
I'll help you, not my problem. Yeah, let's help him out, sure.
Here, press it against the wound. Should staunch the bleeding.
I thank you.
We didn't really. I don't think you should even be thanking us for that. We really didn't do anything. All we did was just hand him something that was right next to him. But sure, whatever. If that helps him enough, then great. Alright, where am I going here? Wait, what's this? Fancy shiny sword? Can I pick it up? Elven whetstone? What is that weapon? Let me take a look. Character. Guess we'll use that, but that's not the weapon I picked up. Is it this? Yeah, it is. Okay, but we can't use it, and it's worse than what we have. Okay, whatever. Let's move on.
What is happening? They're at the gate. This one.
Hello, Iron Borg. Whoa, he's huge. Oh, he's got some slow attacks.
I will tear you to shreds.
I can't move very well over there. Come on. Get over here.
You will die, you little stronza.
Fire doesn't do too much, unfortunately. I guess I haven't invested any points into it, so fair enough. The bow guys are a problem.
You will die, you little
Yeah, okay, I figured I would die. I figured I would. The question is, where is my last save? Where's it putting me? Is it right at the start? No, it's right here. Wait, that's
Show me what you got.
before I looted all this. Okay, so that means I need to go back into my character and... Okay.
What is happening? They're at the gate. How many?
What if I just run past everyone? How about that?
The hound. This one. Kill the shit like arrows.
Sneak!
There's one. They're all around.
I don't want to punch. What am I doing?
You will die, you little
I'm gonna die here. This is yeah. I get okay. Maybe it's gonna be a little tricky to just zoom through there. Maybe run straight through isn't the option, but it should be possible. Okay, this time
Not your lucky day.
let's save after we grab all this stuff and equip it. Okay. Wait, hold on. What was this sword again? Killing opponents restores vitality. Is that what I was using? I don't think so. But let's use that, I think. Rather than the one that takes our vitality with a heavy attack. Alright, can I save here? I can. Cool.
What is happening? They're at the gate. How many?
Let's try this one more time.
And hurry, shoot. Look, we did it.
See if we can just run straight through them. Excuse me. Hey, that worked. And now we're just calmly walking over here.
Giving you one last chance. Yield.
The damned harlot got us into this. Kill him. Attack.
Uh-oh, yep, Detlef. What? Oh, I mean, wait, what? Detlef's here? I never would have guessed! No, of course he is here. That's what I said last time. Very cool, though, that he can attack like that. Just attack as blood, go into their bodies and mess them up. Oh, it's both of our friends, actually.
Need to get into the keep.
They shall
New
pay
song?
for everything.
Okay, I guess we're not questioning the fact that they're here, even though they technically weren't supposed to be here. I think. just listening to this song. Oh, hello. Excuse me, Ditlef? Go ahead and murder them. Look at them teleporting around. Oh my gosh. Okay, I don't need to do anything. I don't need to do anything anymore. They're just all screwed. Go, go, go. Obliterate them. I'll just dodge. I'll just sit here and spectate. Oh goodness gracious. Look at them, they're not even trying to fight back anymore. Monsters attacking! Oh no, monsters attacking! Monsters attacking! Oh no, monsters attack! Okay, they're all dead. No more monsters attacking though.
Wasn't expecting to see you two here.
We thought you could use our
Okay, now
help.
we're talking about it.
Witcher, this is no time to explain. Where is Renna?
Okay, so he knows.
Expect to
As
answer a lot of
expected.
questions inside.
Let us go then.
Now, this is concerning because Detlef is here now, and I didn't want him to be here. Because, again, I feel like Rhea, or whatever her name is, she is at the heart of this, and she's the one who started all of this. And she is the problem here. And she seems to be good at manipulating other people. So I feel like Detlef might be susceptible to being manipulated again by her. We'll see.
Renna. Are you hurt? If any of
Why is she looking at that bottle?
You know me. I'd never let them hurt me. I just waited for you to come.
I didn't know where to look. They threatened to kill you. Forgive me. I failed you.
Why is what's with that bottle though? Suspicious.
Now we need only find Anna Henrietta's sister. Where should we look? Do you know?
Mm-hmm. Ran into Roderick, Duntine's lord. Told me where I'd find Sienna.
Okay, I think I was confused. I think I thought that those two people were the same person. But maybe I'm right, and this is going to be explained in a second here. But I was assuming that both the Duke's sister and the person that Detlef was looking for, his former lover, I was assuming they were the same person. I may or may not be wrong about that. Let's see.
Then speak and let's grab her. Time is short.
Said she was in a room in the tower.
Yeah, okay, it is
The
her.
one we're in right now, which, incidentally, looks nothing like a prison cell.
Yeah. Is Detlef
And
putting it
just
together?
So happens there's a carafe full of wine here. Bet it's stolen San Real.
What's your point?
Giving you one chance to tell us everything yourself.
I've nothing to tell.
Witcher, what is this?
Yeah, as expected,
Detlef.
Detlef's not understanding.
You've been had.
My friend, please. You must listen to what Geralt has to say.
Kidnapping was a farce. Sienna and Rhea, they're one and the same person.
Renna's not her real name. This is Sienna. And Sienna is sister to Anna Henrietta, the Duchess of Toussaint.
What? What nonsense is this?
Sienna was banished as a child, but it seems she trekked back here recently. Moved into Duntine and ran a Vandergild out of here. Sent a man called the Centrian to Beauclair to steal some wine for her. Wine reserved for the ducal family. Centrian led us to her. Caught him later stealing a jewel Sienna had gotten from her father as a child. Sorry, Dedloff. She used you. Part of her plan.
Now she's gonna do what she can to get him on her side again. The wheels are turning. The wheels are turning in her brain. She's thinking, how can I use this? How can I turn the situation around? Oh, didn't work. she...
You will come to Teshumudna and explain all. If you do not, I will raise Beauclair to the ground. This I promise you. You've 3 days. I shall be waiting.
Okay, she actually didn't make much of an attempt there. I was expecting more out of her.
He just fly off?
He did not wish to act rashly. He's gone to soothe his nerves.
Think he'll do it? Make good on his threat?
I cannot say. He can be unpredictable when fury consumes him.
I shall go to him.
Come again? After what he just...
You don't know Detlef like I do. If I don't do as he says, he truly will destroy the city. He's more than capable of it.
Then why try to use him in the first place? You know, so now suddenly you care about the city. Suddenly she's like, oh, I didn't care before that I was inciting him to go kill a bunch of my rivals and such like that, and things like that. I didn't kill her before, but now suddenly I care about all the innocent lives that he might hurt. Okay. Yeah, right. Yeah, conscience gets to you now.
Conscience gets to you now?
Exactly.
Better late than never, right?
Well, it truly does seem the best option.
Your Grace, we must proceed with caution. Guardsmen saw vampires here. They could still be about.
Vampires or no vampires, my sister is here. Find her.
Your Grace, that...
Well, there we go.
Sienna, it's true. It's you. Sister, dear, what have you gotten yourself into? So concerned, I'm surprised. Is there an ounce of truth to it?
You feel resentment. I understand. But I promise we shall work through all the unfortunate matters of the past. We will discuss them later. Captain, escort Sienna to the palace. I shall meet with her as soon as we return.
As you wish, Your Grace.
I don't trust any of this. We are letting this Sienna
And you,
person
Witcher.
go a little bit too free.
You have my thanks. I cannot believe my sister was so near the whole time. Roderick of Duntine shall answer for treason and blackmail.
He had no knowledge of the blackmail. Odd answer for being a dunce. Yeah.
He's no traitor, just naive. Let himself be made a fool of. Paid dearly for it.
Made a fool? Whom by?
Your
Who do you
sister.
think?
She's the one convinced him to let the bandits into his home.
We've discovered Sienna blackmailed the vampire. Ordered him to kill those men.
What? What nonsense is this?
She is his missing lover. Staged her own abduction to force him to do her bidding.
He was a tool. Whole scheme was Sienna's. She was behind it.
Exactly
You're
what I
mistaken.
said.
You must be. This cannot be true.
Your Grace, I know this vampire. and-
What? You know him? Who is he?
Detlef.
The same who so recently sat at my table and told me of Nazaire.
Should we really be telling her this? Depends on
Is
how
there
level-headed
anything
she
else
is.
you've neglected to
Yeah.
mention? A dragon living beneath Mount Gorgon, perhaps? Is anyone else here a vampire?
Fair. Very fair reaction. I agree with her.
Where is he now?
Waiting for Sienna. If she doesn't show up to meet him by an appointed time, he'll destroy Beauclair.
Maybe we're all vampires.
Dares threaten us?
Your Grace, we have 3 days to bring him Sienna and...
Not a word. You have 3 days to bring me his head. No more secrets. No more helping vampires. I want what I'm paying for. The head of the beast.
honestly, her perspective is fair at this point. Because we've always been like, oh, Detlef can be reasonable. He can be reasoned with. So it's fine. We just have to convince him to stop killing people. He was only killing people because he's being blackmailed into it because of his lover. But now, suddenly, he's threatening the entirety of Beauclair for nothing now? Because he knows his lover is safe. But, and maybe he's not really, I'm sure he's not really, well, actually, I'm not sure. Maybe he's not really planning on, like, wiping out a whole bunch of people in his rage. Maybe he's really not planning on that, but he said that. That's what he said. And it seems like people are believing it. And he's not being blackmailed anymore into it. So he really does seem very dangerous. He really does seem like, yeah, if somebody can just, when they're angry, be like, you know what, I'm going to wipe out the whole city. If that's the kind of anger management problems they've got, then you know what, maybe we do need to get rid of them. So I understand her perspective completely. I don't think that's the way we're going to need to handle this. But, to be honest, I think her perspective is fair. Her perspective is fair. If somebody that dangerous has so little control over their emotions that they could just randomly decide to wipe out a whole city just because,
Do you think her Grace's
of this?
have been calmed?
Doubt it. Rarely.
Oh, I say just because of this. Honestly, the fact that his lover betrayed him in such a horrible way, honestly, manipulating their emotions really terribly, like pretending that they were kidnapped to try to get him to work for them and kill other people, innocent people. That's horrible. So I guess of all things, yeah, if anything's gonna make you lash out, something like that would, and she's horrible for it. And but if he's gonna lash out at anyone, he should lash out at her. And he was about to, but he couldn't bring himself to do it. And so now he has no target for his rage, and so his rage has to go elsewhere. That's the situation he's in right now, which is understandable. It's totally understandable, his perspective. It's totally understandable, the Duchess's perspective.
Rarely retracts what she says, especially not threats.
Yes, well, even I must admit Detlef's actions were highly inappropriate.
Yeah.
Reprehensible, even.
I'm glad he agrees.
Are you upset?
Why would I be?
Let's see. You're returning from your hunt empty-handed. No trophy. No new lead to boast of, then pursue.
I don't get upset, mutations, remember? Yes, you do.
What can I say? It happens at times. Especially likely to when the monster I'm chasing can turn into fog.
How do your employers customarily
I don't think that's what he's upset about. I think he's upset about, like, the disconnect between his employer, like the Duchess, and how he doesn't want, in like, Detlef's actions. He doesn't want to have to go kill Detlef. But it seems like he's going to have to now, and that's what he's upset about. He's not upset about, oh, he failed to get the prize. No, that's not the kind of person that Geralt is, in my opinion. He's concerned that he might have to kill a monster that he shouldn't need to.
when you fail to meet their expectations?
Depends. Peasants cuss me out. Merchants demand I refund their deposit, whereas nobles mostly just release their hounds.
And rulers?
Usually threaten me with the gallows.
A most illustrious grace awaits the gentleman.
Your Grace, the population demands she be punished. Siana's committed terrible crimes, spilt so much blood.
Another word, Palmerin, and I shall spill even more blood. Yours.
No, Palmerin is right.
Time. Siana is responsible for the death of many, true. But she is also my sister. We are bound by blood and by a shared childhood. I shall not allow her to be lynched.
In other words, she's above the law because she's royalty. That's what you're saying here. And that obviously I cannot agree with. That obviously I cannot agree with. Unfortunately, it's very true. It's very true. Not only for royalty, but also for nations that just have, leaders in power. They just have immunity, whether it's presidential immunity or immunity or whatever. They just can just do whatever they want because they have power. And even if it's not a political thing, even if it's just having money, they just are immune to a whole bunch of various things just because of the fact that they have power, status, money. She's sitting here and arguing, no, she is royalty. Therefore, she should not be held accountable for her actions. I don't agree with that. I can't allow her to be accountable for her actions and actually have to. She should be free to go and get people murdered. No, I don't like her anymore. I thought her actions were understandable before. These actions, though, make me not like this character. No, I mean, and by not like this character, I don't mean like, oh, she's a not well written character, because I think this reaction too is very, very like understandable and reasonable. She's her sister, of course she wants, and she has the ability to help her. Obviously, she wants to help her. She feels regret and remorse about like what happened to her sister in the past. She wants to make up for that, make up for those regrets. That all makes perfect sense for her character. But I mean, like, obviously, I don't like that she's doing this.
Your Grace, I fear the masses might rise. Storm the prison.
Good.
Pitchforks and
Let
torches
them.
in hand.
Off with
Let
her
them
head.
storm. They will not find her there. Siana is hidden away in a safe place. She shall await trial there until we have rid ourselves of this accursed vampire.
Okay, so she is going to stand trial, though.
Which, to judge by your means, has not yet come to pass.
That's
Did what we
reasonable
could,
then.
but-
Okay. I thought she was saying that she's like not going to hold her responsible for what happened at all, but that seems to not be the case.
My patience is at an end, Geralt. Where is he? Where is Detlef?
Don't know. Working on it. I'm gonna say don't know. Honestly, even if we did know, I don't know what I would do with
I
all
lost
that.
his trail.
Is this all you have to say?
I respect your grace. All I can say is the truth.
Ah. At times, I hunt foxes. Do you know how it works? The ducal huntsman releases the hounds. They catch the fox's scent, chase the animal down, and lead the Batu to it. All within an hour. You, Witcher, have had a week. The aid of my most excellent knights. Yet, you have tracked absolutely nothing down.
Now, you know very well that that's not true.
I've begun to suspect my beagles might have done a better job.
We'll find him sooner or later. Maybe you should summon your beagles then. Vampires and foxes, game in general, exhibit certain essential differences. No, we don't need to be like, oh, well, actually, we don't need to be that. That's not what she's looking for here. You don't need to be, we'll find him sooner or later. That's like the, oh, it's okay, we'll do it. I'm sorry, I don't want. No, I do not either of those. She's giving us crap. We're going to give her crap right back. Maybe you should summon your
Perhaps
beagles
your
then.
guy should have sent a beagle instead of a witcher.
Yeah.
Vampire.
No, I'm not doing either of those other responses. Everyone's looking at us sus, but you know what?
Tread
I don't
on
care.
thin ice, Witcher. Very thin. Wisdom demands you choose your words more cautiously.
And I demand that you choose your words most cautiously. You may be the all-powerful noble here, but we got a sword, and you can bleed.
But to the matter at hand. Have you managed to establish anything?
You already asked us,
It
basically.
seems Siana tricked Detlef, used him to murder the knights who escorted her into exile. We have reason to believe that...
Your Grace! Vampires!
What? Speak now!
Vampires! They protect the city! Captain de la Tour defends the square near the boat landing, but so many lives lost.
Damn it.
Vampires plural? Oh, goodness. So did she not go to meet Detlef? What's going on here? Why are there tons of them?
If it's war this Detlef wants,
It's war he shall have? You really think you can fight all that?
war he shall have. Geralt, get to work. This time I'll hear no excuses. Palmer and you...
If those vampires were smart, they would immediately come right here and just kill all the people here. Then they'd have no like no leadership. And I guess that's what they're doing. Maybe Detlef decided to come right here himself, or
Get her out of here.
yeah, no, this is exactly where they should be attacking. Yeah, it's war he shall have? Yeah, right. You think he can fight all this? I don't think so. We learned a little bit of the vampire lore. It was scary. I don't think you want to return to those times. I don't think you want to try to fight back again. I don't think fighting back against this is gonna work. What I'm curious about is what happened to the lady who said she was gonna go meet up with Detlef. Why did it come to this? Okay, why is she dodging all my attacks? I really don't appreciate that. Just dodging all over the place and not doing anything. Okay, just burn, please. Okay, I get that you're laughing and invisible, and it's very funny to you. But you're not actually accomplishing anything. And I'd appreciate it if you just got hit instead. Oh wait, I'm supposed to be using something against her, aren't I? Well, it is what it is. I need to remember what it was. Crap. Was it a potion? Sure, I'll use... no, I don't want to use that. What do I want to do? There's something that allows me to fight back against them better. Oh, this is it. The Meridian Bomb, I think. Okay, I need to be able to lock onto her, though. Alright, let me make sure that I... Okay, I'm screwed.
Black blood. Should have knocked back a vial.
Yeah, where is it? I need Dimeridium Bomb. And what vial am I needing to ingest here? I forget. Pops Mold. Stamina Regen. Vitality Regen. If I don't remember this, I'm gonna have to go look back into my previous videos and figure it out. Is it this? No, it's this one. Okay, there. I think we should be good now. Alright, so let me do this. Okay, I need to be more prepared for that next time. Let's reload. I'll drink the thing, and I'll try to make sure I throw the bomb. It's just the controls are a bit jank, and I forget how they work sometimes. Inventory. I need to get the bomb out again. This one. Oops. There we go. I need a dodge. No, I didn't dodge. Okay, how do I... Here we go. It's equipped. Okay, so now I think she should be no longer able to turn invisible. No, she's still invisible, though. Please? Come into here? Oh, did she disable my abilities? Okay, please? Okay, that doesn't do any... Oh, there we go. Hello? Okay, yeah, I can't use Quen for a little while after that. Alright, well, as long as she doesn't heal anymore. No, don't you grab me. Did I drink this already? Let me drink it again just in case. Wait, that stuff does not last that long, actually. It's actually a little concerning. There we go. Please just die. Okay. You gonna try to drink my blood yet, or? Okay, I have to drink this again. He's not trying to. Or maybe I've just been dodging it. Or maybe it's the bombs that I threw that are preventing her from using her special ability? Who knows? Whatever. Point is, she's dying. She should die to bleed here. Or not. There we go. Sheesh. Irritating enemy.
Syanna failed to appear as summoned.
Okay.
There. Detlef was not making idle threats.
Why you... Excuse me? So, are you telling me that when Syanna said that she would go and meet with Detlef, because she had to, because she suddenly gained a conscience, we did not follow her? We did not keep track of her? We were not escorting her there? Are you telling me that's what happened? We just let her go off, even though she was the reason behind all of this? Why? Just because the Duchess said so? Okay. I mean, honestly, in that case, we're at fault here.
Seems not. Need to make some serious plans of our own now. It's gone too far, damn it. Regis, you mentioned there was a way to draw Detlef out. A way you've avoided resorting to so far because you thought it was too dangerous.
Is that how I'd put it? Do forgive me, that I've misled you terribly. The word dangerous is simply a scandalous understatement in this case.
Regis, another inner monologue growing out of a personal dilemma. Just tell me how to flush Detlef out. Force him to meet, please.
In due course. But first, Geralt, I'd like you to consider the alternative. After all, you could fulfill Detlef's demand and liberate his beloved Syanna.
Liberate? No. What are you suggesting we do about her? Think Detlef still believes Syanna's innocent? So, hold on a second, though. The way to draw Detlef out, I'm assuming, hurts our friend here, if he does it. I think that's the way to draw Detlef out. Like, if he, I don't know, tried to commit suicide or something, then Detlef would come to try to save him. It's got to be something like that. I feel like that's why he really doesn't want to use that method, and why we wouldn't want to either.
Think Detlef still believes Syanna's innocent?
Since they're linked.
He suspects something. He must. And he seeks to understand what happened.
And for that, he's declared war on the entire duchy?
What can I say? Moderation was never his strong suit.
That's not an excuse.
Really want to free Syanna? Hand her over to Detlef? Refuse to accept you consider that wise.
It's hard to believe, I know. But Detlef is not actually evil, merely impulsive.
No.
He needs but meet with her, speak with her, and he will spare the city.
I'm afraid I disagree with this guy. He's not actually evil. He's just impulsive. Okay, I mean, what do you consider, what do you define as evil? What are we talking about here? Because if you're thinking that evil is just some nebulous thing where, oh, like only evil people would do X, Y, or Z, or like an evil person is some specific kind of person who's like a villain that goes, ha 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 ha, I'm gonna kill everyone because I like to kill everyone for no reason. If you think that's the only evil that exists, then that's nonsense. I don't know why I guess he just likes Detlef that much that he can't that he's blinded to it, but being impulsive, like impulsively doing something like this, impulsively murdering tons of innocent civilians in a town, if you think that's not evil, just because, oh, it was a joke, it was an accident, oops, sorry, accidentally murdered a whole town, that is evil. Evil is not like just reserved for, you know, the pure evil that has no reason behind it. Evil can be done while having a reason behind it. Evil can be done while having good intentions. While trying to make the world a better place, you can do evil. Because evil is, strangely enough, oftentimes a subjective thing. It's often a matter of perspective. So, in that sense, maybe to this guy's perspective, it is indeed not evil. Sorry, I never remember this guy's name for some reason. But maybe to his perspective, it's not evil. But to pretty much everyone else's perspective, this is going to be considered evil. And I think it's very reasonable to consider what Deathloaf is doing as very, very evil. Just because, oh, he didn't have control of his emotions. That is his fault. That is his fault. Sure, people are doing like bad things to him. They're manipulating him. They're not doing what he wants them to do. He doesn't have to respond this way though. It's his choice in the end. And yeah, I think I've said all I need to. I think you understand what I'm saying here.
So say I agree to this, because I might. Still no chance Anna Henrietta will.
I do not recall ever suggesting we ask her permission.
Tiana can't be harmed. Can you guarantee her safety? Any idea where she's being held? I don't care about her safety in the slightest. Like, not a bit. Any idea where she's being held? Sure.
Got serious reservations about this plan. Not least among them, we have no idea where Sienna's being held. You heard the Duchess. She's not at the prison.
Hardly a reservation. More of an excuse. I'm certain you'll find her. You must merely decide you wish to.
Could ask Damien. Duchess treats him like a lapdog. Keeps him close most times. He might know something more.
She's probably just in her room.
I knew you'd think of something. Bravo.
Like, in her own room. That's probably where Sienna is.
The meeting. What if it's nothing like you say? What if it goes sour, ends in a fight? Willing to guarantee Sienna won't get hurt?
It seems unlikely in the extreme.
Didn't ask for a lecture on probability.
I don't think it seems unlikely.
Yes or no?
I vow that not a hair on her head shall come to any harm. I trust I've dispelled your doubts, then.
Not so fast. We're not done talking.
Why are we caring about whether Sienna comes to any harm when right now, as we have this casual, like, slow conversation, dozens of people are being murdered right now in the city? Dozens of people are like, children are probably dying as we speak, and we're like, okay, but how do you know that Sienna won't be harmed if we take her to meet Detlef? Are we sure? How do we find Sienna? Meanwhile, some child's head is getting ripped off, and we're like, so should we possibly stop this from happening? Let us reflect to what extent we would need to write a 5 to 10 page essay, single spaced Times New Roman, with cited sources at the end, from scholarly sources. We're going to need to discuss this for a while. This is what we're doing. That's what we're doing here. Not so fast. We're not done talking. No, we're done talking. We need, and yes, so fast. Say I don't want to negotiate. How could we get Detlef to reveal himself?
How would I go about luring Detlef out of hiding if I wanted to? With the blood of a virgin?
No, with the blood of him.
Somewhere nearby lives an unusual denizen, one of the unseen, ancient and powerful vampires, among the oldest and strongest.
Okay.
And?
Toussaint is this unseen elder's territory. All vampires owe him fealty while they are here. He need but say the word, designate a time and place, and Detlef will be forced to appear.
Okay, so we have to meet with a vampire elder?
So this unseen elder, how do we convince him to summon Detlef?
We must find him first. The elder does not see arrivals unless he absolutely must. But locals, Oriana, for instance, you know, she too is.
Yeah, figured it out. All right, let's say she gets me in to see the unseen elder. What then?
I don't know. You'll have to improvise, I suppose.
Wait, Oriana, is that lady who, well, like, she was at the table where we like had the whole dinner party with Detlef? We went to her party earlier. Is that who he's talking about? She apparently knows how to get to the elder, the vampire elder. Is that what we're saying here? Do I have that right?
So I'm basically stuck. Either gotta give in to a blackmailer or fight him.
You know what I would opt for? Should we free Siana and arrange for her to meet with Detlef, there's a good chance we'll all survive this ordeal. Detlef included.
Regis, don't
We
wanna
all-
put you on the spot, but I gotta know. Say I do decide to fight Detlef. Who'll you stand with?
Should you decide your sword is the sole solution, I shall not stand in your way.
Appreciate it.
Certainly hope so. Now, please tell me, what is it you intend to do?
If I do decide to not kill Detlef, it will be only because of this guy. Only because this guy's our friend, and I like this guy, and he doesn't want us to kill Detlef. I'll consider not killing Detlef for him. Otherwise, I would just say kill Detlef, be over with it, because he is a risk to society, and he has proven, not only is he a risk to society, he has proven that he's not just a risk to society, he is like an evil to society. He's destroying, he's murdering tons of people for because of his own emotions. Consider freeing Siana. Let's talk to Damien. Leaning towards no nonsense, Oriana. Let's find her. Let's go find Oriana.
Sorry, Regis, but...
And meet with the vampire
folk
elder.
have
I think that's the
died.
most entertaining
Got
option.
no time to lose. Especially not on some kind of peculiar therapy for bizarre couples.
I see. Alas, you know what to do. You must see Oriana, ask her to introduce you to the unseen elder. She might agree.
What'll you do?
Now, whatever I can to limit the number of human victims to a minimum. Should
Yes.
you learn where the elder dwells,
Good.
do whisper a word to the ravens. I'll come and help.
Even though that could mean you'll fight Detlef?
Even though. Good luck, Geralt.
Yeah, I feel sorry for him the most. Regis. I think, yeah, Regis was his name. I feel sorry for Regis the most. I don't feel sorry for Detlef anymore. I don't feel sorry for Siana. I don't care what kind of, I know she had some sort of, like, sad backstory, but at this point, I can't feel sorry for her, considering she also let all this happen. She forced him to kill innocent people by toying with his emotions in the most horrific way, honestly. The most evil way. And now Detlef is going and murdering people on his own without being blackmailed into it in a horrific and evil way. Yeah, Regis is the only person, and then the Duchess is just being a jerk. And is trying to, I don't know. The Duchess is alright. She's understandable. But the only person I actually like here is Regis. Oh gosh. No, we're not dealing with this. Let's get out of here. Let's go find the unseen elder. Okay, good luck, buddy. You good luck with that. I wish you the best in trying to beat the evil out of that vampire. I'm just gonna run. Oh wait, let's consider this modern art for a second. What does this represent? Ah, yes, I see. You know, you see the blue at the top and the red at the bottom? It represents, the dual nature of humanity. Yes, of course it does. Everyone knew that. That's what all modern art represents, by the way. If you see any kind of modern art, just say that it represents the dual nature of humanity, and you're probably right. Because that's kind of could be applied to literally anything. Oh my goodness. Yeah, okay, yeah, we're not dealing with any of this. I'm sorry, people. We're not dealing with any of this. And see, this is exactly what I was talking about. We were having casual conversation while this is going on. This. Oh, Detlef is not evil. He's just misunderstood. He's just misunderstood. If Detlef, so maybe Detlef isn't actually behind all this, but I'm guessing he is. I'm assuming he is. If Deathlaf isn't behind all this, then I take back everything I said, obviously. But assuming he is behind all of this, yeah, he is evil. Just because, oh, he had hard times, he was not in control of his emotions, he's impulsive. Those are excuses. They are not. But they don't excuse his actions. They're excuses, but they don't excuse his actions. They don't make this any better. If you tell any of that to these people who lost whose kid got killed by these vampires, whose wife, whose husband, whose friend got killed by these vampires, if you tell them, oh, but the vampire who started all this, he's just impulsive, and well, the person he loved betrayed him, so you should forgive him. Yeah, right. yeah, that's not happening. They wouldn't forgive him, and they shouldn't forgive him for that. It's not reasonable. Where the heck am I going? I'm just yapping at this point, but like, okay, this is my destination. Can I go in, please? Please? Put away your sword, Geralt. Please? Please let me go in. I don't want to be in fighting mode right now. Just sprint away. Sprint away. Sprint away. No. I don't want to be here. What happens if I... Wait. I know how I can solve this problem. No, that doesn't work. It doesn't work. I wanted to warp to where I was. And see if that solved it. See if that prevented me from being in combat. Oh gosh. Let me out of here. Stop following me. I don't want to fight. Please. Oh my gosh, I have to. Okay. Silver sword. Okay, good. Let's just kill it. I guess we have to. Because it's not going to let us alone. Okay, sheesh. I do not want to bother fighting these guys right now. This is not what I'm here for. I'll just be stuck here all day. Oh gosh, they're still fighting? Where do I need to go? I need to go past this guy though. Fine, I need to fight this. No, it's a Bruxa. No, I can't fight a Bruxa. It's not gonna happen. It's too much. It's gonna take too long. Just let me in here, please. Please let me in. Okay, they weren't even on the minimap. They were not even in the minimap. Fair enough. Okay. Maybe we are gonna have to kill it. Where? Oh gosh, I'm way back here. Okay, I'm gonna try my very best to get us to that area that I need to be. So I'll see you guys when hopefully I'm already there. Okay, I think I made it here. Yes. Okay, I can finally go in. Okay, let me save. Managed to get there here without having to get stuck in fighting enemies, which was not easy. Hey, where's my art?
Shut your mouth. You draw them here.
Alright, let's go talk. Yeah, this place isn't getting attacked just yet. Is it because this person has a relationship with the vampire?
In a hurry to get somewhere?
Very much so. Now be kind enough to step aside.
Chaos in the city. Know what's going on?
Naturally. It's rather irritating.
Bloodbath in the streets. That's irritating? I'd probably use a stronger term.
Well, you know, I'm getting on in years. Not easily impressed. Takes a bit more to get me worked up.
Is she a vampire
I suppose
too?
Empathy's not something I associate with vampires.
I suspected you would guess.
Wasn't hard. Not like you tried hard to hide it.
Should I have?
Well, I am a witcher.
And thus my foe?
That depends entirely on you. Need to, see you're unseen. Convince him to stop Dettlaff. Heard you could help me with that.
My. It seems my dear Regis needs to be reprimanded. He's become rather indiscreet. And you, there are simpler ways to commit suicide. A number of bridges you could jump off, for instance.
Just want to talk to him.
Curious about what this elder is gonna look like.
He'll rend your head from your neck, make shreds of you before you can open your mouth.
Let me worry about that. Willing to do it or not?
I too would prefer a city calmed, but to reveal so dear a secret to a witcher. Know what? Come with me. I must tend to a certain matter. Then we'll talk.
This is a matter of... time's short. Folk are dying.
Oriana, I don't have time for that. Folk are dying
And I'm about to mount my horse, so either ride with me or finish this moving monologue alone.
Damn it.
Fine. Guess we have no choice.
Where are we going?
Not far. You see, I maintain a kind of shelter just outside Beauclair. An orphanage, to be precise. I've heard the birds whisper. They claim a terrible thing's happened there. Under the present circumstances, I must treat this seriously.
Okay, that is reasonable.
Understand?
Perfectly. Let's go.
So you're worried the vampires, the other vampires. Well, I guess... You worried they might have attacked there?
Must
The various
cost a
lesser
small
vampires that
fortune
appeared?
maintaining this place.
What can I do? I have a weakness for children.
Meaning?
Meaning that I... Wait. Smell that?
Blood.
I'm not sure I trust her intentions with this orphanage, though, either.
Arno! Arno!
Oh, now she's panicking? What do you think? What do you think all this meant? You were slightly irritated? You didn't understand what this meant?
What happened? Where's Arno? Speak.
Shh. Oh, the monster will come.
Relax, you're safe now? Yeah, let's do this, sure.
Easy, little man. You're safe now.
I was so scared. So scared.
Of what? You can tell us. Take your time.
I woke up because of the bells. Then the screams. I pulled the quilt over my head so I wouldn't hear. But they were so loud. And something began pounding on the roof. Boom, boom, louder and louder. Then Uncle Arno came and said, "Sit quiet, real quiet. Shh, shh, and you'll be all right."
The whoreson abandoned them, left them, and ran away.
Who's
Caretaker, I guess, of this
Arno?
place?
The Guardian. He ran the orphanage with his wife, for a generous fee. I don't see them, can't hear or smell them either. They fled, left the children behind as bait.
Uncle Arno told us to be quiet as mice, and the monster wouldn't come, but it did.
Well, I mean, they also... To give them the benefit of the doubt, they also could have tried to lead the monsters away from the orphanage and use themselves as, like, distractions, so...
It came.
I don't know.
What happened then?
Bartes, Neve, Mora, and some others. They ran out. My sister Anna and me. We hid right here in the room. But Anna, she began to cry. I covered her mouth, whispered, "Shh, shh, shh." Held her long. Till she stopped.
You mean to say you...
Drop it. Think I know enough.
As do I. Something killed my children.
Something?
I'll stay with the boy. He shouldn't be left alone again. You track down this scum. Bring me its head and I'll help you with the unseen.
Oh, wait, so let me get this straight. I need to go find the lesser vampire that ran in here and killed the child, so that you can help me actually stop the issue? Okay, whatever.
Fine. See if I can't find a lead.
Excellent.
Why don't you help me just actually solve the issue and then would solve all of this? Suddenly, the consequences of your inaction.
Little one.
And now you suddenly care, but only cared to this extent. Yeah, this is when we leave, Geralt. I agree. We don't need to hear her singing. I don't care.
Fearing all manner of ghouls, hags, and wraiths.
Doesn't sound like a fun song either. No, I'm not gonna sit here and continue listening to your song. I'm sorry. So I have to search the orphanage using my Witcher senses to find the minor vampire.
Paw prints. Bipedal beast.
That was unleashed by Detlef anyways, most likely. Instead of actually going and finding Detlef. Because she refuses to help us until we find the minor vampire for some reason.
Fang marks alongside, but they're old, scarred over. Beast killed the children, but didn't eat them. Something scare it off? Or grab its attention? Wounds
Scare
are
it off,
smooth-edged.
interesting.
Claws cut through cleanly. Young, thin bones offered little resistance.
Now look at that guy just calmly riding past this place. As if nothing's happening.
Smells not blood. Need to investigate.
Okay, follow the scent. As always. Geralt, can you actually... Okay, I guess we don't need to investigate that.
Gunk. Is that venom? Narrows the list of suspects.
Okay.
Venom glands, long claws, a bloodsucker.
Okay, so this is not related to Detlef.
Garcane, a pack leader, an alpha. For Garcane's killing's a pleasure. Kids just whet its appetite. Must have gone after the Guardians too.
Okay, so it was mostly after the adults. But still ended up killing the
Garcane
children.
tracks merge. Wonder if the beast caught up.
Roach.
Okay, so in that case, maybe the Guardians had the right idea by leaving. If the beast would mainly be after them.
Hey-ya.
And the children who tried to leave should have just stayed inside and been quiet, exactly as they said. And so now, if this isn't related to Detlef, there's just a monster attack that just so happened to coincide with what Detlef is doing. And now we have to solve that. Follow the tracks using... Okay. Yeah, I'm stuck in a bush.
That's it, Roach.
I'm legitimately stuck in this bush. Okay, there we go. Please, Roach. Please turn. Please turn. Okay. We're following it this way.
Drove off the road. Horses must have gotten spooked.
Okay.
Faster.
Down here. Come on. Here we go.
Garcane caught up. Trail ends here. Need to look around. Wounds are bad. At least it didn't suffer long. Shredded her, then licked up her blood. Every last drop. Garcane ate its fill here. Probably holed up nearby to digest.
Okay. And that's it in the water? Or no, over there. Aha, indeed. But again, as we're doing this, people are dying in the city. So I can't help but have, like, a sense of urgency that, It makes me feel like I really shouldn't be dealing with this kind of issue at this moment. As like bad as this is. Worse stuff is currently happening. That needs our attention. And also, it said that the child had bite marks that scarred over. So, is she actually draining the blood of the children? I feel like she is. We glossed over that, like, line, but I did notice it.
Ever fight a Witcher, you piece of shit?
Alpha, huh? Okay. See how this is gonna go. Where are you running off to? Hello? Holy. As long as it doesn't do any double hits, we'll be alright. What are you doing? Don't be screaming. Oh, there we go. Alright, give me your stuff. And the usual trophy cutscene, we'll just skip that. Okay, so we killed the thing. Now we just need to return. And then hopefully, she should, with haste, take us to this vampire elder. Honestly, I feel like this whole detour probably is taking us longer than whatever we would have had to do if we just found the lady in the and tried to bring her out and use her to draw Detlef out. Because Oriana is wasting our time when people are currently dying. Is she? I don't hear any children. Is she? Yep. She does. She is indeed.
Oriana. Release him. Now.
I thought it would take you longer.
It will. Still not done. Got one more thing to tend to. You.
Yep.
The orphanage. Your wine cellar, right? A larder for blood.
I never said I helped these children out of the kindness of my heart.
And I never would have believed it even if you did say that.
Go outside, little man, and lock the door behind you.
No, don't hurt her. Lady Oriana took care of us. She took us off the street,
No.
brought us sweets, sang to us. Leave her be.
You see,
Maybe she did do some good things for you, but she still has to go.
Richard, the world's not black and white. It's shades of all kinds. I drank from...
You are right. The world is not black and white. It is all shades of gray. And these children probably had a horrible life before you took them in. They probably are very happy that you took them in, and this is all that you ask of them. You're probably right. But
True, but never so much as to kill. And I gave them a great deal in return.
this is still not fine. Expect me to thank you? You disgust me. How do we want to respond to this? Does she deserve us killing her for this? That's the real question. This is hard to say. So this kid is saying that, oh, don't kill her, but that's just... You can't trust that. You can't trust that out of a child. Yeah, they're obviously gonna look up to their parental figure. They're gonna have like Stockholm syndrome about the whole thing. So I don't know if she's actually treating these children carefully. On the other hand, when she arrived here, she was very upset that they were all she was seemingly upset that they were all like been killed or whatever. But she then also said, "Oh, you didn't expect that I took them all in out of the kindness of my own heart." So she's already admitted that she's not doing this out of kindness. The children are seeing kindness, are interpreting kindness out of it, but she's not doing it out of kindness. And so the real question is, what does this lead to? We see that at least one child was happy about it, but what is preventing her from killing these children? From like, if one of these children wanted to leave, would she trap them here? Would she put them down in the cellar? I feel like she would. I feel like the fact that she has no emotional attachment to these children, that she didn't do it out of the kindness of her heart, it makes her dangerous. And so I think I do actually have to fight her. I do actually have to kill her.
I run into dilemmas all the time. Situations where it's hard to judge, hard to know what's right, make a decision. This is not one of them. You disgust me and deserve to die.
But...
I'm in a hurry and you're hiding behind a child. So you'll live this time. I'm letting you. Did what you asked. Children's slaughter's the work of a Garcane, one of those summoned by Dettlaff. Probably supposed to attack the city.
Okay, so it was summoned by Dettlaff.
Yes, it carries quite a way. Its sweetness teases the nose, gets the mouth watering.
Unseen Elder. Where'll I find him? Talk.
His lair lies west of the city, across the lake. Look for a cave near the shoreline, and this stone will open a hidden door.
Not gonna take me there?
I visit the Elder only when I absolutely must. You'll know why once you meet him.
He's probably going to use this time to maybe make her escape, or I don't even know what.
I'll come back for you one day. You realize that, right?
Then I shall keep an eye out for you.
Goodness gracious. What complicated situations are happening here?
Regis. Slip a word to the birds, he said. Come on, Roach.
Slip a word to the birds? What? Oh, right. Alright, let's call Regis then, sure. Let's stop here. Hey, birds. How you doing, birds? How's life up there?
So, I'll be at the boat landing near the palace, waiting for Regis there. Mind telling him?
He probably feels very silly doing this. Okay, but it seems like it worked. Alright, let's go to meet Regis. Time to go meet the Elder, and then I guess fight Dettlaff. And I'm sure we're going to be given the option to maybe spare Dettlaff. I don't know if we're going to find the woman in all this again, though, his lover. I'd like to know how her story concludes, but I'm not sure if we're going to get that. If we do get the option to spare Dettlaff, I'm not going to take it. I'll say that. Sorry, Dettlaff, but you messed up real impossibly bad this time. Unforgivably bad.
You've met with Oriana. How did it go?
Not well.
Oh.
Yeah, not well at all.
Did she not divulge where you might find the unseen?
She did, but she wasted so much of her time.
Also divulged her hunger for the blood of small children.
Oh, I admit I'd heard rumors, but preferred to lend them no credence.
Rather not talk about it. Caves west of town, other side of the lake. That's where we need to go.
I see. Well, I'm prepared to set out at any time, but
Yeah, I know. You'd still prefer to free Sienna, for Deadloff's sake.
for the sake of you both.
Oh, please. Orphanage, what happened there? His fault, plain and simple. City gutters are overflowing with blood. That's his doing too.
Yeah.
And you're worried somebody might have hurt his feelings?
To meet the unseen elder is to face mortal danger. I've said so all along and never in jest. You are a friend, a dear friend. I'd rather you not risk your neck unnecessarily. I think it's natural. I think it's obvious. Obviously natural. Especially when we've an alternative. An entirely reasonable one.
Fine, let's go find Sienna. You won't change my mind, period. So we can do both options is what we're saying here? Okay, you know what? Yes, I want to know I want to have like the full, complete picture here. But man, it'd be so interesting to see the Elder, wouldn't it? That seems so entertaining. Oh. Okay, here's what I might do. I'm going to go say that we should go find Sienna right now. But if I have the ability to, I want to do the second option. Like, if this, we'll do this go find Sienna option. Once I'm done with that, once we've completed everything, I'm going to go back, if I possibly can, and say, won't change my mind, period, and meet with this vampire elder, because I want to see where that goes. It might just end up being, like, another humanoid vampire, and we fight them, and that's all there is to it. But I'm curious.
Fine. Have it your way. We'll free Sienna.
Yeah.
If we can...
Like I said, I'll do things for Regis' sake. I like Regis. And if Regis is here being reasonable, being like, hey, I know you want to do it this way, but it's really dangerous, and like you don't understand. I understand how dangerous this is. There's a very reasonable way we can take care of this. Just consider my point of view. Consider that we should consider doing it this way. He's not forcing it upon me. He's giving me the option to decide how I want to decide, but he's being incredibly reasonable about all of this, including his own biases, which are there. And I just really like Regis. So if he's suggesting something and he's being reasonable about it, I'm going to listen to Regis.
Figure out where she's
I have
being
to.
held, because...
I've looked into it already.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. I managed to convince Damien to help us. He claims Sienna was last seen in the palace playroom.
A playroom? For children? What did the Duchess do? Lock her in a dollhouse?
Sounds about
Perhaps,
right.
I don't know. We must see for ourselves. Come.
Okay. All right,
Here.
before...
The playroom's beyond this door.
Okay, but first off, if I look into my saved games... So this checkpoint, I want to make this into a manual save, I think. I think that's what I need to do. Wait, what time is it now? 3:07? Or is this the save that I want to make into a manual checkpoint? Let me reload a previous save. I want to make sure I have a manual checkpoint of where I am making this decision so that I can come back to it later and don't have to like replay anything. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll get us back to exactly where we are.
Slip a word to the birds, he said.
Yeah, I'm going to go exactly, I'm going to just save a manual save right here so that if I want to go and try out the other option, I can. There we go. Now I'll get back to where we were.
Here.
Okay.
The playroom's beyond this door.
Let's continue on.
Careful!
Oh gosh. Now, unfortunately, this does mean that more people are going to die while we're wasting all this time doing all this. But Regis says this is the way to do it.
Of course. Regis. Rather not have a fist fight with
So
this
this is
door.
the way we're going to do it.
Do you mind?
Regis, hello? Oh, there we go. Took him a few seconds.
At your service.
Yeah, being a butler would certainly suit you, Regis.
No one here.
We should look around at least.
Yeah, we should look around at least. We should look in their loot chest. You know, it's possible that she's hiding in there. Oh, that silver mug, you know, that could be an important clue later. We need to make sure we pick that up. Oh wait, I'm over encumbered. I drop these, I guess. There we go. Yeah, at this point I know it doesn't really make any sense to loot anything, but... And so, okay, there's probably a hidden passage somewhere.
A rocking horse, rather worn. I suppose it got a lot of use.
Need to put away my weapon here.
Nice tune.
Indeed, pleasant. It's a shame the mechanism's damaged. Mirror, mirror on the wall. I despise these things.
Despise mirrors. Oh, right, because vampires don't have reflections?
Miniature tableware. And plush toys. Cute.
Yeah, and I like how they're sitting on books in order to increase their height.
Wooden duck. Somebody broke its wings off.
Yeah, you gotta make toys durable, otherwise kids are always gonna break them somehow.
Well, well. A key tucked behind a picture.
Golden key.
A tin knight. Nothing under the carpet.
Did you expect something? Apart from the dust swept under there by a lazy chambermaid.
Yeah, you never know if something could be hidden, but anyway, we go in here.
The land of 1,000 fables. Interesting. Medallions vibrating.
Oh, an illusion?
The land of 1,000 fables. Interesting. Medallions vibrating.
Okay, but there's nothing I can do about it?
The land of 1,000 fables.
Guess so.
Interesting. Medallions vibrating.
What about this?
The land of 1,000 fables.
Interesting. Medallions vibrating.
Property of Isabelle de Roquefort, court governess. The notes of Siana and Anna Henrietta's governess when they were little.
Why is there wind in here?
But I suppose there's no harm in
Look at our hair. Siana gave me a drawing.
Siana gave me a drawing today.
Charming.
Of freshly decapitated bodies covered in blood.
Perhaps not so much.
I asked her why ever she would draw such a thing. Her Highness claimed it was a rendering of nightmares which have plagued her for as long as she can remember. Siana does wake up screaming nearly every night, save when she shares a bed with Henrietta. Curse of the Black Sun. Supposedly girls afflicted by it had horrible dreams. Kind of horrible that made some of them go mad. The girls quarreled today. I must note rather sadly they did not behave as befits future ladies. The incident devolved into fisticuffs. Anna Henrietta was first to strike her sister. Siana gave back as good as she'd gotten. By the time I separated them, Henrietta had lost 2 teeth. She ran off to complain to her parents. His Grace the Duke refused to believe my version of events. He laid all the blame on Siana and vowed to punish the little one harshly. Henrietta did her best to have her sister's sentence commuted, but the Duke and Duchess proved unbending.
Once you're labeled a black sheep, it's so hard to shed that reputation.
Is he speaking from experience there? He's a vampire after all.
Today I accompanied the girls for the first time to the land of 1,000 fables. We spent half the day there. First we played with Thumbelina, then with Barbarossa, who proved quite the charmer for a brigand and pirate.
I'm beginning to suspect Isabelle de Roquefort wrote in her diary after taking a powerful hallucinogenic. Cannabis rudelaris, for instance, or...
Shh, don't interrupt. I tip my cap to Master Artorius Vigo for his achievement. He has proved he has no equal in the arcane arts.
Wait, Artorius was the court mage here, a specialist in illusions.
But there's an illusion here, yeah.
Regis, last warning. Stop interrupting or I'll sit you in the corner. The girls told me if
Sit
I
him
ever
in the
wish
corner,
to visit
oh no.
alone, I need but crack open the land of 1,000 fables and utter out loud the incantation Expecto Ludum.
A book as the key to an illusion. My, this grows more interesting by the minute.
Now sit in the corner, Regis, and think about what you've done.
Mages sent by the Conclave arrived today. They came to examine Siana. I cannot know what conclusions they drew, but His Grace now seems clearly upset.
Curse of the Black Sun. There's no doubt then that she was diagnosed with the syndrome symptoms.
Or had that label planted on her. It goes on. I dared ask the Duke what would become of the girl. He did not reply. I tutored the girls in Nilfgaardian today. Siana applies herself so. though she has great difficulty memorizing new vocabulary. Lady Henrietta seems more gifted in this regard, yet also prone to impish behavior. When she thought me out of earshot, she called me a blood accuser. She and Sienna laughed so hard they almost choked. Blooda is damned, or cursed. What's Cusa?
In the melodious tongue of our none-too-friendly neighbors to the south, the word describes the many-petaled flower that blooms in that place we so unmelodiously call the crotch.
Okay then. Enough of that? We already know what we need to
this
do
might
here.
sound improbable, but maybe, just maybe, Anna Henrietta tossed Sienna into that illusion.
Not impossible. She would be safe there, and isolated. We must see.
Okay,
Swear I saw that book somewhere.
right here.
This it? Let's see.
You're supposed to speak the words, right? I'm trying to open it. Oh, or maybe not.
Expecto ludum.
The white screen! The white screen of death. As always. Oh, where the heck are we? In the illusion, I guess.
Regis? Regis!
Is he not able to be pulled along into this kind of area? This kind of mind space or whatever?
Land of 1,000 fables. Incredible. Let's see where this road takes me.
Okay. Interesting. Very different change of pace here.
Eye of Nehelines going wild. Whole land's an illusion, but so powerful there's no way to dispel it.
I mean, I don't think we want to dispel it, do we? Again, though, I can't help but think about how many people are currently dying right now as we're slowly trying to do all this and piece all this together. So as cool as this place is, it is very cool. That's very blue water. You need to actually figure out where I'm going. Follow the path, I guess. Oh. Dead person.
Die.
Wait, so it's not safe in here. Why are there enemies here? Let's just ignore them. Follow the yellow brick road? What is this? Alice in Wonderland? Or is that a different story with the yellow brick road? No, I think it is.
Bloody hell, let him...
Let him out? Hey, good, I didn't have to fight the Arachaspores.
Hands off my hearth, dearie. You wouldn't want me to get cross.
Then you open it.
Having fun in this fairy tale world?
What's this? A lost traveler? You're not supposed to be here, sweetie. Why, you're old. Old and pale. But never worry. A bit of butter, a bit of spice, and you'll make a tasty morsel. Just as soon as I catch you.
And this is where she's supposed to be safe? Is all this...
Come now. You cannot possibly fear a few magical plants.
I do fear a few magical plants. So is all this not actually dangerous? It's hard to say.
Not bad.
Well, plant is dead. Is the Wicked Witch gonna allow me to attack her, or?
Ugh, that soup smells more vile than a rotting carcass. Careful she doesn't douse you.
Yeah, she already did. Alright, am I supposed to be... That's not what I want to do, but I guess I'll throw a bomb, sure. No, that's not it. Okay, crossbow then? Oh, there we go. Yeah, that works. Oh.
Be careful.
Why is her broom? Oh, her broom is attacking independently. Ow. I don't want to die here. Okay, she's got double hits, which is pretty scary. I think I need to equip some of my abilities that increase my stamina regen. Because this is actually a problem. The fact that my stamina regeneration is so slow.
Witcher, it seems you've won. Seems you're having a tough go of it, Witcher.
Why is that thing able to attack me when she's already dead? Excuse me?
The Wicked Witch. You've heard of her, haven't you? Now, where did you put that key?
Listen, how'd you come by a weapon?
It's Prince Charming's. He no longer needs it. Here it is.
Thank you. She'd have begged me for certain if you'd not... Sienna? Is that you?
It's been years, Jack.
Have you come to play?
No, I just want your beans, so you can breathe easy.
Beans? What beans? I don't think we need to question all this. This is just fairy tale nonsense. But the point is, why do we care about this? Why are we, we need to get her out of here.
Beans? What beans?
Try not to interrupt. Well, Jack, where are they?
Sienna, I'm sorry, but I haven't got them.
Oh, something tells me you're lying. Perhaps you wish to play the old games after all, hmm? This little picky went to market. This little picky went home, for instance.
I'm telling the truth. I swear it. Henrietta, she ordered them buried all over so you wouldn't be able to leave.
Where?
I don't know. But Joss, the boy with the thing for wolves, he should know. He sticks his nose in everyone's affairs.
He had better know. Because if not, I'll find you and we'll have ourselves a little talk. Understand? Now shoo!
So we need the beans to make the beanstalk so we can climb on out of here?
Right.
Is that
so
how
why
it works?
Is it you're here?
To look for my lost childhood.
Searching for my lost childhood. Wound up at Kaer Morhen as a little boy. Don't quite remember how. Never had any toys. Never played any games. What do you think? Why might I be here? It's Dettlaff. He's trying to force Anna Henrietta's hand. Wants her to release you. Summoned monsters to attack Beauclair.
Sounds like Dettlaff, all right. But I doubt you came all this way just to bring me up to speed on...
Yeah, she doesn't care at all.
So get to the point, please.
Isn't it obvious? Offering to be your ally. We both want you out of here. You because you want your freedom back.
Does she?
Me because as soon as you meet with Dettlaff, he'll put an end to the chaos in the city.
She doesn't want to meet with Dettlaff, clearly.
I landed in prison because of you. Now you come to beg my help, I dare say.
Beg for her help? We tie her up and drag her over there. We don't care about her help. I don't.
My life is full of surprises, isn't
I don't
it?
care if she wants this or not.
Normally, I'd tell you to sod off. But, from what you say, folk are dying who have nothing to do with this. Not part of the plan. Dettlaff was only to kill those who deserved it. No one else.
Did they deserve it? I don't think so.
Fine, Witcher. I accept your offer. Consider us allies. Shake on it.
No. I don't want to shake on it. I'd rather drag her over there and then throw her in prison. What do they do to you? Yeah.
Since you brought it up, The knights Detloff killed. What exactly did they do to you? Crespi, Dulac, Lacroix, Peyrac Peyran?
Not a memory I enjoy revisiting, but I suppose you deserve to know. When my parents disowned me, they ordered those very knights to escort me beyond the duchy's borders. All did so without uttering a single word in my defense.
Like you said, they had their orders.
But Crespi
So they deserve to die because of that?
Unconscious with a horsewhip after my first attempt at escape. And Dulac had no instructions to deny me food and abuse me.
Okay, then that's fair.
Something then. Knights are not so chivalrous when no one's watching.
Explains a lot. No excuse for what you did. I'm gonna still say it's no excuse for what you did. We are only taking her at her word here. And she has lied so much so far. So I don't know if I can actually believe what she's even saying right now, as that being the reason why she did what she did.
Sorry, but that's no excuse.
I didn't tell you so you would pardon me. I was only hoping you would understand.
Actually, because the person... Yeah, let's talk more about
Curse
this.
of the Black Sun. That's why you were banished, right?
Twisted princesses, mutants. I'm certain you've heard of us.
Even met one of you. Renfrey of Craden.
And? Was she truly monstrous?
She was cruel, that's certain. But what caused it? The curse or what she went through? Asking myself to this day.
You killed her, didn't you?
Had no choice.
Funny. Mum said the same when she tossed me out of the house.
I don't doubt, though, that Geralt had no choice but to kill her. I don't know who the person he's talking about is, but... I mean, it's coming to the point where we may have to kill you also. And I think I think we'll end up being... We might... Yeah, it might be necessary. Just depends on how she's going to continue to act.
So, what's with the beans? Mind explaining?
Certainly. But you must gird yourself with patience.
Clearly
There are
she's
two
been
ways
here
out of
a
this
lot
one.
when she was young.
My darling sister blocked one when she tossed me in here. The other's up there, in the clouds. She made it hard, but not impossible to access by concealing the beans.
Still don't understand.
Don't fret, just listen. That boy, that was Jack, of Beanstalk fame. You know the tale?
Jack climbed a gigantic beanstalk to a giant's castle, high up in the clouds.
As we shall do if we can just find those blasted beans. There are 3. 1 red, 1 blue, 1 yellow.
Stalk won't sprout from just one?
No, because it must transpire exactly as it did in the tale. Clear now? So we must find Joss. Perhaps he will be able to help us. You lead.
Okay, sure.
Joss can usually be found wandering the glade at the foot of the mount. It's some distance from here, past the witch's house to the right.
Again, I have to remind everyone that innocent people are currently still dying in the city. Just something to keep in mind as we're as we're having fun here, going through this little fairy tale world, finding, you know, beans. And this is also partially Anna Henrietta's fault now, because she's making us waste our time with this whole beanstalk escape thing, because of the way that she ended up locking up her sister.
So, what exactly is happening in the city?
Bloodshed, a massacre, which is why we gotta hurry.
We do. But you're telling me she really didn't know? She really didn't understand? I doubt it.
We can stay here a week, and outside mere minutes will have passed.
Okay, that's good. That's really good to hear. This is painful. This is not good. Multi-enemy fights is not where this game shines. Especially ones that you can hardly see. This is bad. This is not good news here for us. You just have to get rid of them as fast as possible. Sheesh. Alright. Goodness
Not
gracious.
the friendliest pixies I've met.
We were put here to protect the Fable Sphere from intruders. Meaning you.
So maybe this would be easier without us helping?
Oh, unicorns! We must catch them. We won't have to walk everywhere then. I call the pink one.
Okay. Guess I'll ride the unicorn? It said catch them. They're not running away though.
Exciting, isn't it? Reminds me of my childhood.
Oh, it's a
Reminds me
rainbow.
of something altogether different.
Care to elaborate?
Rather not.
I don't know what he's referring to. But it is very cool. Do we have a map? We don't.
Go, go.
I mean, we have a mini map, so I guess we technically do have a map. But we can't view it.
No wolves here. None at all.
Ugly bastard.
I'm alright. Not in any danger.
Oh
That's
gosh.
him. Jaws. Last, they're going to rip them in 6.
These are tanky wolves. Come on.
Not good.
Ow.
I shall butcher you.
Oh gosh. Okay. Only a few left. Only one left. Sheesh.
Relax, it's over.
No, it's not. There's more. Another wolf behind you.
Tricking
Ignore
you.
him. He always lies.
Aha. Boy who cried wolf.
Makes
Still does,
sense.
I suppose. And doesn't.
Considering what he was
when they
earlier
actually
saying.
Appear.
The one and only. Listen, you little chit. Jack said you know what's become of his 3 beans.
I don't know anything. Not one thing. And besides, watch out. Wolves.
Red bean, what happened to it?
This'll be interesting. Right, let's get to it. Let's say for a minute you know what happened to the red bean. Where wouldn't it be?
For certain, no one swallowed it. Oh no, definitely not that.
Of course not. But say someone didn't. Who would it be that didn't swallow it?
A human. The most human in the land of 1,000 fables. Everyone! Wolves! Run!
This is
Bet you
very
haven't
interesting.
heard What happened to
This
the blue
whole
bean.
place.
Maybe? Not at all? Right?
I've heard it lies about somewhere. Out in the open.
Just like that? No one guarding it?
Nobody. 3 times over. Help! Wolves!
Is he gonna do that after each one? I guess so.
Yellow bean. Don't know a thing about it, right?
It's somewhere very, and I mean very deep. So deep, in fact, it's completely underground.
And
it's up
who
high.
has it?
A bold farmhand who in no way and not at all awaits someone. Not in the slightest. Good folk! Wolf!
Say that word one more time and I'll chop you up. Feed you to the fishes. Understood?
All right, we should go.
Watch out for wolves!
Tough to talk to, that one.
Was it, though? You need merely remember he always lies. Or more precisely, reverses the truth.
Where to now?
I'm not sure. We should visit some of the other fables. The meaty ones, that is. Perhaps then Joss's hints will make more sense. It's just a few. Red Riding Hood, piglets and bears, 3 of each. And Goldilocks, of course. Then Longlocks, and a little lass who sells flint.
Fine.
I agree with Geralt here. I agree with Geralt. So there's multiple different fairy tales that we're going through here.
Incredible. You must have loved this place.
I did at first. But children get bored quickly. Even tea parties with a whole cackle of princesses eventually turn dull and routine.
What did you do then?
Dropped a duck egg in the swan's nest once, that sort of thing. Stole the pea out from under the princess, who sleeps to this day, I think.
Yeah, I don't really know too much about a lot of these various fairy tales. But I guess we're gonna see here.
Oh look! The
Giving me
Emperor of
no
Nilfgaard.
choice.
He's come out to show off his new robe.
What?
Rat bastard!
Excuse me? I'm just gonna keep attacking.
My new attire reveals itself but to the wise and
There we go. As long as we spam, everything will be fine. The nice thing is I get HP back on kill with this sword. And that's helping out a lot. This is the Emperor of Nilfgaard?
stunning, are they not? My new robe's absolutely stunning.
Okay, I don't get that.
Exquisite robes, the world's never seen.
Oh. But whatever. Alright, sure. Let's go here
This long lost
first.
tower.
Indeed. It's even taller than I remember.
Wait. What Joss said about the third beam, remember?
In the possession of a bold farmhand somewhere deep beneath the ground. Yes, this must be it. Let's go. It always grapple up her braids in the past, but I don't see it anywhere.
We'll
Tell
find
her to let
another
down her
way.
hair.
Could pull myself up here, and I'll have to make that jump.
If you say so, I shall wait down here if it's all the same. Climbing's not my strong suit.
Prince's corpse. Tried to free Longlocks, but fell and broke his neck.
Poor guy. So I guess this is based on Rapunzel or whatever. They're calling her Longlocks. Very colorful. Look at all that. Purple everywhere. I think it's still though the same. Oh well, there's a castle in the background. I like that. I think it's the same skybox though as in Toussaint. Okay, I can go up higher. And even further. Oh, here we go. Oh, she hung herself on her hair. What wonderful fairy tales we got going on here, huh?
Too late! Too late!
Too late indeed. I don't disagree. Of course she turns into a wraith. This is not a great fairy tale world, I have to say. Not a fairy tale world I want. Oh my gosh, you're kidding me. I'm gonna die here. How dare she summon things? I don't like things that summon things. Yeah, give me my HP back, sir. Thank you. You! Stop and die. Let's just do it the safe way. Attack dodge, attack dodge. This is the safest way to play this, every time. Keep whacking them. Okay, they're not too bad. Just keep spamming them. Why is Longlocks recovering HP? Or are they weaker each time? Is that how it works? Is there something I need to shoot? Do I need to shoot her body? No, she's taking more damage this time. Or like, sure, her HP is going lower this time, so I think we're good. There we go. Sheesh.
Yourself by her own hair.
By the way, I still haven't ended up finding those the stupid, like, cherry blossom, whatever things I need to get, right? For the, for crafting the mutagens. I still never found those. Just saying. I've still never found any of these things, the winter cherries. Yellow bean.
Here it is. Would have stunk to climb all that way for nothing.
And open this. Gold ball, golden thread. Can't investigate this. Food. Magic food, not even just regular food. Magic food? How does that work? Hold on. What is magic food? Is it actually something I can eat or no? Magic food, food and drink, vitality regen, 10% or 10 for each enemy kill, 30-second duration. It has no amount. Interesting. Is there any better food, by the way? Like, is there any food that heals more per second? Doesn't look like it, so I might as well equip that, right? Like, if I unequip this and put on the magic food, I can then just eat as much as I want, can't I? No? It had no amounts next to it. I guess I was wrong. Well, sorry, there goes the magic food. We'll never... Oh, no. Wait, it's back. Okay, I guess that's why it's back again. That's why it's magic food. It respawns. Is it just over time? Yeah, it is. Okay, okay, fair enough. I thought it would be like food I could eat infinitely. Alright, off we go. Whee! Instead of hanging herself, she should have jumped down like that.
So?
Got the bean, but long logs. Seems she got sick of waiting for a knight in shining armor.
Can you blame her? Men these days, dandies and fops all.
That why you cozied up to a vampire?
Detlef was a tool, and only a tool.
Too bad he didn't know that.
I trust no one. Learned that long ago. Now it's his turn.
Trust no one, huh? Learned that long ago. Aim to use him from the start?
To use him? Was that your plan from the start?
No. At first I was simply intrigued. Do you know the story? It was in Metina, a few years past. I'd gone there to pass some loot off to a fence I know. We were hashing out the terms when in walked Detlef. He said he'd come to sell a silver candlestick, and gripped it through a cloth. That caught my eye. I followed him out, observed him from a distance, but he caught on quickly.
Yeah, superhuman senses will do that.
He turned down a blind alley. I followed. He jumped out from behind a crate, baring his teeth. I suppose he'd wanted to frighten me. Alas, he didn't in the least. After all, I'm a monster too, am I not?
No. I mean, you might be a monster, but you're a human monster.
What happened then?
We talked, then met up once, twice, 3 times. Enough that he became infatuated. I truly enjoyed it at first, but only at first. He did not love like a man, but like an animal, madly, deeply, unconditionally, wildly. To return such a feeling, anyone would be hard-pressed, let alone someone as twisted as I am.
So there came a day you just up and disappeared.
Yes, there was no other way. Let's just be friends, or I don't deserve you. He'd never have understood that sort of thing.
You still could have tried.
Then, once I decided to return
you own that
from
much.
Some old affairs, I remembered him and concluded he could still be of use.
Playing with fire, that.
Definitely. And either I'll get burned or I'll burn all else down. No other options.
Yep, that's some treachery right there. That's some evil right
Got a
there.
history with Dettlaff now, so this meeting will be different. Not afraid?
I can handle him.
Mm-hmm. Sure about that?
She could have met with him earlier and she didn't.
As a witcher,
She
is
could have
he a
stopped this
monster?
and she didn't.
I know what he's really like. You needn't worry. It's time to go. Just a bit more
I don't
work
need
and
to
you'll be
worry.
able
Yeah,
to say
right.
sort off to this fecking fable sphere.
I am very worried. I don't trust her in the slightest. Still. So we have only 2 more beans to go, but we have a lot of areas on our that are marked on our map. Let's go this way first.
Will-o'-the-wisp. Think it's got something to show us.
Careful. It's not to be trusted.
Yeah, I'm not following it. Or am I? Going into the water.
I shall butcher you.
Oh, dead body. Oh. Special stuff? Let's take a look at that. Very strong armor. And what about the weapon? A very strong weapon. Unfortunately, I'm now very heavy. Once again, and I'm not in a position to sell anything. So the question is, do I switch to better armor? Not the pants. I can't switch the pants. Can I switch to a different top? It covers the pants, so I can't. We have to keep our wonderful waistline, so that's not happening. What about the gloves? I could put those on at least, and the boots. Here we go, we're shiny. Okay, I think that's all there is to see. Now I just need to drop some stuff. So I guess we're dropping this. And that. And that. Goodness gracious, we have to drop so many things. That. Okay. We just have to not pick up anything else along our way, I guess.
Night's strange. Doesn't look like he's out of any fairy tale I know. Wonder how he got here.
And what I wonder is, are we gonna keep this armor when we leave? Because this is all fake, right? Right, whatever. Let's just follow the path again.
In past times, Henrietta and I would occasionally run into them here. You see, knights errant far outnumber princesses in the real world. So some knights would sneak into the playroom, then into this land, in search of their fairy tale damsels. That's all.
Okay, let me out of here. Oh, a bears? Oh, right. Oh, are they fine? Okay, I guess they're not angry. Magic food. No, I don't think we want to take their food, do we? Is this the whole thing where, like, one of, like, this, where they wanted, like, soup and, like, one of it was too hot, one of it was too cold, and one of it was just right or something? I don't know. I don't know anything. I don't know any fairy tale nonsense. But what am I actually doing here? Do I loot this? Salmon? I'm not saying anything about it.
Someone's eaten from our bowls.
Okay, I guess I do have to fight them.
Only to be shredded to bits by a swarm of pixies. Irony's delicious. Blonde curls. The rest of the body's too mutilated. Hard to say anything.
She got what she deserved, as I see it. Always took what she wanted without asking.
No bean here. Gotta keep looking.
Okay, Did I not need to do that? Why did Geralt only decide to talk then? So I didn't actually have to kill any of these bears. But Geralt was completely silent until I already started fighting them, and he's like, oh, I didn't need to come here, I guess. This is the lady that like, takes the porridge from the bears. Well, I guess we'll check elsewhere. But he decided to withhold that information until after I've already started killing the bears. I feel like that was not my fault. I'm sorry, bears.
Ugh, ugly and fierce.
At least they're just illusion bears. This Little Red Riding Hood house or something? Grandmother house? Is that what we're doing here? Yeah, there's the big bad wolf.
Hello? Can we talk?
Watch my head! Damn it all! I swear that was the last time I drank with Redbeard. Oh, Sienna.
Why are all the vampires like this?
You've changed.
Or not, werewolves,
Whereas
I mean.
you, not at all, big bad wolf. Though it seems you've started running with the wrong crowd.
They all
And who should I run with, eh?
are a bit comical.
Thumbelina? One shot and she's under the table. But, what brings you?
Listen, looking for magic beans. Seen any?
I was given one for safekeeping, but...
Where is it? Talk!
Shh, not so loud.
Oh, I can be much louder than this. And resort to other means of persuasion.
Right there, the threats. Sienna to a T. Listen, I exist to restage a fairy tale. If you want to play at it, I'll be happy to oblige. But it won't be easy. The thing is, little Red Riding Hoods popped her clogs.
What?
1,000 times they cut my gut open, filled it full of rocks and drowned me in the river. So once you stopped coming, I decided to repay the little imp for all her loving labor. Good now, odds at the bottom of the well, she and the hunter, which means we can't play, and I'm under no obligation to talk to you, not about beans, nor anything else. So leave me be. Sod off.
Okay, so we have to go get Red Riding Hood back and everything so that he can help us?
So, what now?
Don't worry. I'll play with him. Or rather, play him. I just need that little red hood. A piece of apparel, that is. Not the poor girl's corpse.
That's a relief.
You wish to help me? Here's your chance. Jump in the well and fish it out. Well, chop chop.
Again, I really don't like this lady. And I wish Geralt was more, I don't know, upset with her.
All right.
Or forceful
Time
with
to jump in the well.
Break a leg.
trying to have her help us. Or something. I really hope at the end of this, it's not just like, oh, well, Sienna gets to return to hanging out in the castle with Anna Henrietta, and they live happily ever after. That is definitely not the ending I'm looking for her.
Any luck?
Yep, look what I got.
Everything
That
she
would
says
never
annoys
fit
me.
you. Give it to me.
Even when she's not actually saying anything annoying.
How do I look?
Just her existence annoys me. Does anyone else feel that way? Just knowing about like the way that she is and the way that she's trying to manipulate people, the things that she does, the things that she's done. So.
Honestly, so.
Women must love you.
Actually, I do just fine.
Let's go see the big bad wolf.
Let me guess. You'll play the granddaughter.
Mm-hmm. And you, the hunter.
Okay.
You again? I thought I was clear. I will not talk to you if little Red Riding Hood is not with you.
Not a problem. Siana can take her place.
What? Very well. It's not as if I can forbid you. Granddaughter, come closer, sweetie.
But Grandmama, what big eyes you have.
Better to see you with.
You're small eyes, to be honest.
Granny, what big arms you have.
The better to embrace you with, my dear.
And Grandmama, what big teeth you have. Eh?
The better to eat you with, my dear.
Butcher you.
Okay then.
Show me what you got.
That was quite amusing. Yeah, this werewolf guy, you know, he's pretty great. Can't blame him for killing the illusionary Red Riding Hood. Can't blame him for it. He's gotta get some wins someday, right? Can't always be the one losing. It's not fair for him. There we go. Oh!
Remember what Joss said about the red bean. A human has it, and he definitely didn't swallow it.
Mm-hmm. Gotta open his belly. Bottle caps, fake teeth, a corkscrew. Ah, here it is. Red bean.
Well then, one step closer to our goal.
Does he revive after this? Because he said he's been like cut open like multiple times already.
Now I find myself wondering if you're just horribly discreet, or if those mutations completely scrubbed away your curiosity. Are you really not interested in what happened? In what became of me after they cast me out?
Honestly, no. Yeah.
Ah, you're just less interesting than you think. Don't know the details of your story, no. But they don't matter. I've met a lot like you.
Like me?
You were wronged, betrayed, so you think you have a moral right to exact bloody vengeance. And you've set out to settle the score, even if it cost you your life.
Well, well. You've seen right through me.
Not entirely. Still don't know if you realize how badly you fucked up, doing what you did to Dettlaff.
On second thought, I liked you more when you were silent. Let's get out of here.
No, I like him more when he said exactly what he just said. Thank you, Geralt. That is exactly what I needed to hear from Geralt. Because this lady sucks. She really does.
4 animals stacked atop each other. What was the tale called again?
The musicians of Blaviken. Huh. You've some link to the town as well, don't you?
Mm-hmm. But my tale's not much like this one.
No idea what that tale is referencing at all. So there's still that castle, right? Are we going to be heading there at some point? The one that was way off in the distance? I hope so.
Cigars! Pipes! Rolling leaves! Care for a cigarillo? A bit of tobacco? A dab of fistek?
Remind me, what tale are you from?
Sold flints when I was a lass, but no one bought them, so I branched out. Now I deal in snuffs, puffs, all sorts of fun things. What'll you have, sweeties?
Magic beans. Do you have any?
If it's not the new name of some kicker I already have, dearies, then no. But maybe you'd like some.
Hey, where'd you get that ribbon? That's mine.
Is that so? Then why was it lying in the bushes? Finders keepers, sweetheart.
Give her the ribbon? No. Or is that where the does that help us find the bean?
The ribbon. Mind explaining what the fuss is about?
There's not much to explain. I got it from Aturius Vigo when I was a child. It was to protect me from evil. It clearly didn't work, given how I ended up.
But it means a lot to you.
How should I put this? I have so few mementos from my childhood, and the ribbon reminds me of the good old days, when I was someone else.
Dears, could you continue this touching scene elsewhere? You're scaring away my customers.
What customers?
Wasting time here, Siana. Let's go.
I'm not getting you your ribbon. That's very mean that I'm not getting her ribbon. But you know what? This kid's got the ribbon now. Finders keepers. I'm not stealing from a child to give you your ribbon.
Watch out, pixies!
If you were a good person, a nice person, you'd be like, okay, you know what, fine, child, you have the
Three
ribbon.
little pigs' homes. But you know the story, don't you? Who's afraid of the big bad wolf?
Looks like Big Bad's already blown down the houses of straw and sticks. Brick's the only one left.
We should look inside. Remember Joss's words?
One bean lies out in the open, guarded by 3 nobodies. Yeah, could be it.
Oh!
Damn, you're ugly.
Vandal, get it!
And they all decided to go into this house.
Watch, they didn't like that.
That's how it is. Whoa! What a fascinating quest we've got going on here, honestly. It's very bizarre. But very entertaining. Going through all these various old fairy tale things. I'm sure there's a whole bunch of other less known fairy tales they could have used as well, though. But I definitely would not have recognized them if they did. I only vaguely recognize these, though. It's not like I've heard them very many times. Blue bean, here we go.
The big bad witcher huffed and puffed, and look, got a bean.
It cannot be.
What cannot be?
You actually have a sense of humor.
Don't you be smiling at me. Stunted, but still there.
Stunted a bit, but yeah, it's there.
Well, well, aren't you full of surprises? What else are you hiding behind that gruff exterior?
Not a bad singer. Do a pretty mean rendition of The Maids of Vicovaro, for instance. But some other time, maybe.
But here we are chatting away when there's work to do. The beans won't plant themselves, you know.
Okay.
Now we must plant them by the path near Longlock's tower. Then prepare to meet the giant. So, do you like it here?
No. Got a problem with magic in general. Illusions, portals, all that.
Freaks
Don't
them out.
trust any of it.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
Old-fashioned tastes, eh? I like that.
Oh, look at this tiny town over here. No, I agree with Geralt. This place is scary and weird. Thumbelina? This is fascinating. A whole tiny little town here. Can I talk to you?
You stepped on Thumbelina! That was my favorite tale.
Why is
What?
that?
Oops.
Because it wasn't about a princess. Tales about princesses are insufferable.
Please try to wipe off his foot. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to step on Thumbelina. Okay, that one was my bad. Oops. Hopefully she respawns. She's an illusion, right? I'll have to apologize her when she respawns. Surely she does. Goodness gracious. Oh gosh, more of them? No, 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 no. Let's just plant the magic beans, please. Okay, fine. Never mind. I guess we have to fight them. Where is our stamina? Stamina, please. Thank you. Stop it. You're getting more aggressive. Just need them to die. Is that so hard? Is that too much to ask for? If you could just die? Okay. Finish him off. We good? Nope, there's still more. Stop it! There we go.
Right, this is the spot. Pull out the beans.
Okay.
Just a bit more and I'll be free. At last.
Where? Here? I wouldn't say you'll be free, exactly. We are gonna tie you up and bring you to Detlef.
Wait.
Why?
The stalk will sprout abruptly. Very abruptly. We must be careful. All right, toss them.
But she's hiding there? Okay. There's the Emperor back there. Not working? Did it need to be watered? Is it gonna sprout up right in our face when we go over to it?
Something's always gotta go wrong.
Yep. Exactly. Exactly what I expected to happen. Poor Geralt. Up and up we climb. Jeez. Nothing at the bottom.
Incredible.
Admire the view later. First, we must deal with... him.
Okay. It's just one enemy, so I'm fine. If it's one enemy, I can deal with it. Well, maybe if it's not if it's the fire giant guys, but... if it's something like this, I'm sure I can deal with it. Oops. Ah! Yeah, this is the kind of enemy that I'm comfortable fighting. Oh, he missed? Oh! He can't hit. He's bonking on something. He's having some trouble there. That's great. That's very helpful. Oh. Do I need him to hit this? Now that it's electrocuted? Here, come hit this, sir. Nice. Wonderful. I think I did that right. Surely. He might have like regained his health if I didn't make him do that, I'd guess. Oh. Okay, there you go.
For a fairy tale creature, that was one tough son of a wench.
No, he wasn't bad at all.
This land had gone ape mad, though I did not expect it to be so severe.
Can't help thinking you might have done that on purpose.
Why ever would I have?
To get rid of your guard, your captor. Getting close to the exit at this point. Probably think you don't need me anymore.
Well, you're wrong. You still stand to be quite useful to me.
Uh-huh. I don't care how.
Yeah, I know. Gotta get you out of here. Come on.
Wait, that's not what I meant. I need you for something far simpler and far more pleasant.
No.
Well, don't just stand there and stare. I need a man, Geralt, and I'm not afraid to say it. I've no idea what awaits me once we leave this place. Treat it as my last wish.
We'll behead you after this. How about that? Is that what you want? No.
Another time. Another place, maybe. No offense.
None taken. You spoke clearly, you spoke honestly. It's fine.
Yeah. She's exactly the kind of person that I am not gonna like.
The exit's this way.
She's so manipulative in such a... And she's trying to be so subtle about it, but she ain't so subtle. She is not so subtle.
Go on, jump in the well.
Yeah, 1 second. I'm gonna loot all this stuff. Greater mutation. Do I... Can I... Is that something I... Can I equip that? Hold on. Am I already full on greater ones? Greater. Yeah, actually, I already have full greater ones. Is there anything above a greater red mutagen? I don't think there is, but there is, that whole thing that I unlocked, right? That whole system that I unlocked where I can use those for stuff, but I still never got the chance to actually do anything with that.
Another will-o'-the-wisp.
But it is what it is. Doesn't matter. That's weird. Anyone else think that's weird? The ground we're standing on is very odd. Like we're floating. Yeah, we are. We're floating above. Oh! Oops. Oops! I thought we were just floating, but we actually weren't. Okay, so we can actually fall and die. Good to know. Okay, whatever.
Another will-o'-the-wisp. Just curious. Why do you want the Heart of Toussaint and the ducal wine?
They were my right. My due.
Doubt we would have figured you out if you hadn't tried to get them. Know that, don't you?
I do, and I regret nothing. One lives but once.
Sure, whatever you say. I think she does regret, but she still moves forward. She's probably unsure about what she's doing, but it doesn't change the fact that she's still continuing to do it. Because it's all she knows how to do at this point. She doesn't know how to be a good person, she only knows how to be a bad person. Because that's how everyone's always treated her.
Into the well.
And that's how she's always been after that. Alright, fine, I'll jump into the well. Let's go. Lead the way to the well. This is it? This is it. Alright, in I go. After me. Whee! Not the white screen again. Why always the white screen? Oh, place is on. Oh, right. We're back here. We're out. Okay.
Portals in a fountain? Not terribly practical.
There was a secret passage. Henriette and I would use it to
hide from your governess, which luckily she noted down in her diary. Thus, I knew where to await you.
Hello, Regis.
Never mind that. Has the young lady agreed to help
No.
clean up the mess she's made?
We're gonna force her to.
She has. And stop treating me as if I were a child.
Would you prefer I treated you like
I
the
wish
lion
you-
that manipulated you, huh?
Exactly. I wish you were just a child. I wish you were just a child and you didn't know any better. That would be great. You know what? If you were just a child and we could be like, okay, they were a child, they can learn, they can get better. Then maybe what she's been done would be excusable. She's not a child though. I agree with Regis here. No, Regis is right. Regis is completely saying truth right here.
Sienna, you've already run afoul of one vampire. Don't start a fight with another, all right?
Then tell said other vampire to stop taunting me.
No, he's not taunting you. He's telling you the truth.
I shall do my utmost.
Let's go. Really want to be done with this.
I really hope Regis is the one who... I hope Regis comes out of this alive and is alright after all this. Regis is the person I want the best for out of anyone in this whole quest.